All right, it's time for the coffee break this morning, and my special guest is Reggie Allred this morning. Good morning, Reggie.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Doing fine.
Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. I found out a connection that we have is your Uncle Bill.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, so Bill's a great guy. Love Bill Allred. Most people might hear your name, Reggie Allred, and you've been associated for a long time with baseball.
I coach the varsity team at Faith Christian School. Been doing that for 5 years, but been involved with baseball for a long time.
Okay, so that's in your blood. Baseball gets in your blood.
Right.
And so I understand you also are a big part of Central North Carolina Baseball Club.
Right, correct. Matt Brown, who is from the Eastern Randolph area, was drafted out of high school. Actually stayed with the Josh Hamilton group and got drafted. We started a program a couple of years back. We try to get kids seen by colleges. And last year, everybody that played with us that graduated is playing somewhere in college, so we got everybody signed. And right now we have 3 teams, and by next year we look to have a team in each age group.
Wow, that's really good. Kudos. Let's ask a couple questions about Reggie Allred. Are you from Randolph County?
Grew up in Ramsey, and interesting talking about the baseball blood in me. My grandfather actually started the first Little League team back in the 50s or whatever that was.
Right. It is tradition rich in Randolph County, period. Asheboro, which is in Randolph County, and the whole Randolph County, it's tradition rich in sports, and particularly baseball.
Right, yeah, it is. So we were talking earlier about Matt's group. I guess it was in the 99-2000 year. I think they had 9 Division I players back before that. We were field Saturday night cutting out the infield, the baselines, and Tommy Price came by. We talked to him for a while, and then, of course, way back before then, talked to Bill and some of the guys. We got some of the history. We're trying to compile about Craven Field.
Oh, yeah.
And we know that the semi-pro team started in 47. The first game was in 52, which was actually a football game. Ramsey played Liberty, and then the first baseball game was in 53. So it goes back a long ways.
It's tradition rich, and something valiant that is coming our way for this upcoming summer season is a summer league baseball team. Now, tell me how that come about.
Well, Matt and I playing and coaching in the showcase teams and games. We played against several other teams, and through different conversations, we talked about it, and then we were approached about they were wanting to expand. I think they were at 9 teams, 8 or 9 teams, and so they were wanting to expand, and the conversation grew, and it kind of just went from there. We know that this is a great area to have it, and right now there's 10 teams in the league. It's the Carolina-Virginia League. There's 10 teams. Of course, it range from our area, Randolph County, to Virginia. I think there's going to end up being 12. I think there's going to be another Virginia team and a team from Kinston, so there'll be 12 in the league.
Okay. How does that differ, or is it very similar to our Asheboro Copperheads that have been established for a while?
It is very similar. The players have to be college players. It is wood bat. There's going to be freshmen, sophomore, juniors playing on the team. Very similar. There's CPL, and there's a lot of different leagues out there. Matter of fact, we were hoping to get a player that I'd coached a while back, Casey. He's playing out in Wilmington, but he's playing Cape Cod. So, there's a lot of different leagues. The Carolina-Virginia League is very similar.
And very competitive. And with your background and what you said about you and Matt Brown already, and what you've done, kudos. Really getting those players seen. That is a big deal. And honing their craft.
Right. There's a lot of talent in the area. That's what we're trying to do. We actually have 3 teams right now, and one is 9, a 9U team. So what we're hoping to do is they can start playing with our program when they're 6, as long as they continue to play and improve and get better. And then if they play in college, can continue to be Muddogs from the time they're 6 to they're 22, 23. Okay.
As you mentioned already, the Carolina-Virginia Collegiate League, your name has been selected. Do you have a coach yet?
We've had a couple of applications. The coach will be a college coach.
Okay.
We've interviewed a couple of different ones, and we believe we know who it's going to be. We just don't want to come out and say it yet. We're fairly sure. Yeah, we're excited. We'll have an assistant also that'll be a college guy. That'll probably come out in the next 2 weeks.
The reason I bring all of this up is people may think, and if you're just hearing about this, or maybe you've got some wind of it, maybe you went to the Ramsey Fall Festival and saw the organization there, it may seem like you're just popping up, but no. You guys have been working on this for quite some time.
Yeah, correct. We have. And also, in addition to Matt Brown and myself for the Muddogs program, Michael Johnston also is the partner. And we've been working on it for a while. And like I mentioned, Saturday after the Fall Festival, we were there finishing the field and got done around 3 o'clock in the morning. So between Matt, myself, Michael, and some other help, we've been working on it for a while.
This is the historic Craven Stadium. So what needs to go on there? What has gone on? What do you hope to establish? And then we'll find out how we can help you.
Okay. Well, so far we've completely taken the infield off. Field hasn't been used in about 20 years. Once they built the Grady Lawson field out at Eastern, then Eastern quit using it. The Legion quit using it. So it's pretty much been vacant. Some occasional things going on, but basically been vacant. Never had grass as far as Bermuda, not real grass on it. So we scraped everything off. Got Bermuda. The grass we put down is awesome. It's the same grass the Redskins use, the Eagles use, same grass, same company. So it's great Bermuda. We have that down. Baselines are cut out. Looks great. Probably later this week we'll get the dirt brought in for the rest of the infield. We have some fencing to repair, some windscreen to put up, top rail. So we still have a lot to do, but we're getting there.
You mentioned same grass, Bermuda, the Redskins use, Philadelphia uses, and so on and so forth. You mentioned the fencing that needs to get done and some other renovations and things like that. Money's not falling out of the sky. It's not cheap. How can we help?
Several different ways. If individuals want to help, we have a GoFundMe site. It's a crowdfunding site. We've had some great response from there. Any donation from $5 to $100 or whatever is welcome. We have different things that they can get, whether it's T-shirts, hats, depending on the donation. It's all on the GoFundMe site. And there's a link to that from our website, which is deeprivermuddogs.com. As far as businesses, again, any donation, but we have different levels for 4x8 signs out in the outfield. We can do that. Also the concession stand if they like to sponsor that, scoreboards, a lot of different things. And we have other words for them as well, and that we can talk about, but we have free season tickets, quite a few game tickets that we give out, a lot of different things.
Okay, was my next question there. Obviously, there would be a season ticket package, and because you've already mentioned, and I mentioned that things have been in the works for quite some time. Maybe you didn't hear about it yet, but that's why we have Reggie on the radio this morning to help get this word out. At the Fall Festival, I think you perhaps gave away some season tickets or registered for some season tickets?
We did. We had a drawing for season tickets, and Harold Holmes was the winner. Messaged him this morning, so I think he's excited about it. I think he posted on our Facebook site. He was excited about watching games there, so yes, we do have season tickets.
Okay, and you're good because you answered another question. You're on Facebook.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, all over Facebook.
CarolinaMudDogs.com.
Deep River.
No, Deep River, not Carolina, but Carolina Virginia League, but Deep River Mud Dogs is it, right?
That's correct. And there are links from our website to Facebook and links from Facebook to the website.
Very nice website, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You've already got some potential players?
We do. We have, I think there's 16 right now. We'll carry 30, but right now we have 16. We're going to try to have a player from each high school from the Randolph-Chatham County area. Mm-hmm. Of course, they've got to play college baseball. That's a necessity. Right now we have a few. We have Travis Gordon from Southwest Randolph playing, Dalton Smith, Nick McNeil from Eastern Randolph, they're playing, Malakar, Michael Million from Faith Christian, he's playing. Mm-hmm. I think, and then Chase Fuquay from Chatham Central's playing. I think that's it on the local guys so far. Everyone else is within about an hour and a half radius, except for the one kid from New York. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we hope to have one from each high school.
Okay, and actually that'll bode well for host families. Do you need host families?
We do. We've had 30, 40 guys apply from Ohio, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and host families are definitely needed.
And do you know yet what that entails? How long? You're going to have to pay for what?
Our first game will be May the 27th, 28th, in that time frame. Last game is August 7th, 8th, in that time frame.
Okay.
So that's when they would need housing, and we can talk to the host families about some some different things.
You have a number they can call if they want to talk to you about anything right now?
They can. They can either email us, deeprivermuddogs@gmail.com. They can call me at 336-302-6052. Matt Brown, 336-601-4531. They can message us on Facebook. Okay. A lot of different ways they can get in touch.
Okay, you said 4531 for Matt?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is very important to go ahead and get jumping, and you guys are ahead of the game, so to speak. But as you said, a lot of work to do, and before you know it, the season will be here.
It will be here, definitely. And we're not just going to do the Summer Collegiate there at Craig. We have a preseason tournament, February 27th, 28th. I believe Eastern's playing. I believe Southwest may be playing. JM is playing. I think there's 6 teams total. And then we'll do some other high school things and some things throughout the spring that are on the drawing board that we'll have to get back with. But, yeah, we're excited.
As you've already mentioned, a heavy dose of Randolph County is what you want, but now you got to field a competitive team. We've got a lot of talent here. We know that. You have different positions. They go to college with other folks, and good folks, good players they might want to recommend. I see on the website here, player application. So if you've got a player that would at least like to fill out an application, is there a cost for the players?
There is a fee. What we do is we supply the playing, the travel, mm-hmm. Kind of debating on whether to purchase a bus or rent a bus, mm-hmm. The overnight stay. So there is a fee. Mm-hmm. And talking about the players and level, I think we have 5 Division I players, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But some of the schools, North Carolina A&T, Catawba, we've got some Catawba, mm-hmm. Lewisburg, Methodist, mm-hmm. So it's all over. We're looking to have Division I, Division II, 3, some JUCOs. So,
well, it's great because that expands the field, gives more kids an opportunity to be exposed and get that exposure at the next level, if you will, so to speak. Let me ask this question. When you talk about the players, obviously they have to be college players. Are you talking about freshmen and sophomores? How does that work?
Freshmen, sophomores, juniors.
Okay, all right. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors at the collegiate level. That is great. I think it's phenomenal that we've got another league coming in, and I ask you you off the mic, I said, well, any possibility of the Mud Dogs playing the Copperheads? And you looked into it.
Yeah, I talked to Ronnie at the Copperhead, and unfortunately their schedule is already booked for next year. So we're hoping that the following year we can get something together. It'd be great for the Randolph County area to be able to play each other.
Oh, yeah. As we mentioned, the Carolina-Virginia League here with the Mud Dogs. Teams are from where else in North Carolina, do you know?
There's actually a link on our website towards the top. It's got the league link. Yeah. From memory, I know Charlotte, Kernersville, Mooresville. There's several from Virginia, Fuquay. So it's all over.
Okay. And now this Carolina-Virginia League has been around since how long? Do you know?
Gosh, top of my head, I cannot remember.
But it's been around for
several years.
For a while. Yeah. All right. Well, everything looks good here, and they're committed to improving the league. I'm reading here from year to year. Trademark of the CVCL is what it's called, Carolina-Virginia Collegiate League. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the roster there that we have. Game changer, top performers. So do they have and I would imagine they do have an all-star type selection game?
They do have an all-star game. That last year they played where the Crawdads played in Hickory.
Okay.
I don't think it's there every year, just not positive on that. But they do. They have the all-star game. Sure do.
Okay. And I'm looking here. Kernersville's Ray Crawford named CVCL Player of the Year, and got a nice write-up on him there, and Pitcher of the Year, so on and so forth. So, I mean, it top to bottom looks like a great league.
And the teams, just pulled it up, is Catawba Valley, Fuquay Varina, Kernersville, Charlotte, Roanoke, New River, which is a Virginia team, Mooresville, the Pirates, Montreat, and then us.
Okay. That sounds like an interesting summer. You got a busy time ahead of you. But now, when we talk about the renovations to Craven Field, bringing it back up to snuff, you mentioned you were out after the Ramseur Fall Festival. What do you need from the public? You need some help to come out? You got a day you're doing some cleanup? You need some materials? What's the deal?
I tell you, the biggest thing would be individuals and sponsors helping with the funding is huge, and the public supporting it, buying the season tickets, coming out and watching the games. We really want to be big in the community. We talked to Ramseur School about doing some things within the school, some school night, having some of our guys go into the school with literacy programs. So really, the biggest thing is having the community, come and support us, and then funding. Between the GoFundMe and the businesses sponsoring us.
Now, I've heard about GoFundMe, and a lot of people have. So obviously, you got to tie that. Is it GoFundMe Mud Dog? How do you access?
From our website, there is a link. I think also off of Facebook we have a link.
Okay.
It is GoFundMe.com/MudDogs.
Okay. All right, and that's it. I'm excited for you. This is an amazing endeavor. Now, who's the GM? Or do we know that yet? Or is it you three guys? Or
it's kind of right now. It's us three. First year. After we get past that, we'll kind of see how things go. But right now, it's us three.
Okay, and you got a coach in mind. Is that coach going to be able to pick his own assistants, or do you guys do that?
We'll do that.
You'll do that too.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is we started out by saying the tradition rich, especially in the Eastern Randolph area with baseball, a lot of other sports as well, and done that at the college level. A lot of these folks from Ramseur, so they have experience in that arena. They have contact in that arena too. So I'm interested to see what comes out of this. You mentioned the season starts in when?
The Collegiate League season will start May 27th, 28th. But like I said, we still, although the college guys won't be there until May 27th, 28th, we'll have things at Craven Field for high school, and we're hoping to have some college games played there, but we'll kind of have to wait and see how that plays out.
We talked about T-shirts and different things like that, merchandising. You got all that to have. So you've got the logo and all the stuff yet, or?
We do. On our Facebook site, we posted a couple of pics of our shirts. We'll have those for sale. We sold quite a few at the Ramseur Fall Fest. Had a lot of excitement. A lot of people came up to us excited, about the shirts. But we do have the logo. We have our color scheme. Everything is worked out. Sure is.
I got to pull this up. I'm trying to pull it up on Facebook here and see if it pops up, because I'm excited about the Mud Dogs now. Let's see. That's the baseball club. I want to find. Well, that's looking good. And actually, you can go to Facebook and see the progress.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've taken pictures as we work on the last picture was taken Saturday night at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, how good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and like that, and then we'll keep abreast of what's going on with the Carolina Baseball Club is what I keep seeing, Central Carolina. But it's an outgrowth of that.
It is correct, yeah.
Okay, all right. Anything else you want to add as far as support, encouragement, help?
Again, just go to our website, deeprivermuddogs.com. From the Facebook, like I said, there's links from both. Just excited. Hope the community comes out, supports us. If you're a business and would like to have 300 to 500 people a night there during the summer, and like I said, we'll also have the high school games going on, some showcase games going on. if you're a business, contact us.
Reggie Allred at 302-6052, cell phone wise 336, and then for Matt Brown 601-4531, correct?
That's it, correct.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll stay in contact, see how things are going and the progress. Like I'm on Facebook, I'm liking the logo. And the shirts are what color right now?
The shirts that we have are red and then also gray. So we have red shirts with white screen printing and then gray with black.
All right. Well, that looks good. I will have my hands on one soon. Thank you, Reggie. We really appreciate it. Reggie Allred. I'm going to give you